The reason I'm coming on this YouTube is because I have something to say.
Lonely, but not when you hold me. Your beauty weighs on me. This feeling's too good.
Actually, okay, so I do psychedelics. We all know this. If you don't, why are you following me? I'm just kidding. But I don't do psychedelics in the way that a lot of people think that I do. I think that they believe me to microdose every single day. Microdosing is taking, like, let's say a very small amount that doesn't have you tripping balls, but essentially think of it as like maybe like a Adderall for your brain, but it ingrains the information that you're learning that day into your brain to where it's like now you're using your full brain. You've got all of your brain, and it helps you just get through tasks. And I don't microdose every day because I have a pretty strong mind. I'm able to do things without having to go in and fill in the holes in my brain. But when I do trip, I trip with the intention of I don't drink or anything along with it. But I do it because I'm asking questions that are beyond my plane of existence, that I can't get information in this plane of existence unless I start to connect more and raise my frequency. So it is very much of a, like, this is for school, this is for educational purpose type thing. And so because I go about it like that, I have indeed fucked up my ego to where, I feel like, and I say that because I feel as though I fucked up my ego to the point where I can't play the Matrix game like I was before. Not necessarily that I fucked up my ego and I don't know who I am anymore, but I just have lost that hold that Matrix, that this Matrix of a reality had on me. So now it's like this balance, this duality of the ego, the super ego, my ego and my higher self, the trinity within me. You know what I'm talking about if you've been following me. And so the reason I wanted to talk about this actually happened a couple weeks ago. But on my close friend story on Instagram, I posted about sincerely fucking up my ego because sometimes I have to watch myself when I am in living life. I have to watch the way that I speak because sometimes I can sound crazy because sometimes I just truly don't care about anybody's material aspects, but it's a very whiny sound, and that was something that I had to work on as a shaman, a spiritual guru. This energy that I've been stepping into, I've had to learn when to I basically have to learn when to pull myself into a lower vibrational frequency to help others or to play along with others, because I have this understanding that not everybody is going to be on the same level as me. I can't expect them to raise their vibration up because it took me a lot of work to get there, but I can bring my vibration down. And it's the same thing that I've been talking about. When you're getting on your spiritual journey, you do not have to stop smoking weed. You do not have to stop alcohol. I mean, you could if it's healthy, but if it's not working for you. But when you learn duality, and I've only seen this in like shamanism, but in this modern day of world, we're not supposed to completely cut out everything. This is the human experience. We are still supposed to be living. And so that's why I say this world is all about balance, about duality. These drugs, whatever you decide to do, are low vibrational, not so much psychedelics, but they are low vibrational, alcohol, weed, and everything. They bring you as a high frequency down to a low vibrational state, but you can't stay there for long, but you can enjoy the moment. There is no bad and good when it comes to low and high. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if I have to explain that more, please comment and allow me to. I will. But I had to learn that there is really no up and down. It's a flow. It's moving through. You are all of this. And so there are going to be moments where you hit the high, and there are going to be moments where you hit the low, but it is all oneness. It is all meant to happen. And so the reason I'm making this video is because a friend of mine, a close friend of mine, not so much close because we've gone on our separate ways, college and everything, but pretty close. And she's very smart. And I don't mind if she sees this video because this is my truth. There was a moment where I had to learn, where she basically projected onto me saying, you need to be really careful with psychedelics and everything that you do. You're really going to fuck yourself up. I had a friend who did this and he turned crazy and blah, 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 blah. And I feel like before I would have been like, yeah, man, you're right. But no, I'm so solid in myself. I know my own life that I know that that was a projection. And although, yes, I could have just ignored it and kept it pushing, I believe that my response at first to correct my friend then came back to me to where she spoke to me and said, your response just tells me that I'm right. What? And although, yes, I believe sometimes yes, but in the way that I've worked on myself to where I am, I'm just telling you who I am. I'm asserting my boundaries, my new boundaries when it comes to who I know who I am. I know where I'm going with. And I know it sometimes gets a little misconstrued or a little wiggly wobbly when it comes to psychedelics because you do sort of have this God complex that you get. But I have the God complex in a way where I also understand that I'm no type of above anybody else. We are all gods. We're just pretending we're not. That's from Alan Watts. And so I guess the point of this video was, yes, for me to release this, but to truly appreciate my growth from 2 years ago, to truly appreciate this moment where I am now, to step into this energy that I have been giving off, this new vibration. I'm very, very proud of myself, and I do view myself as this shaman. My friends come to me, and they are the ones that tell me, you are the spiritual guru. Do you see the way that you speak to people? No, I didn't actually. I thought that, maybe they didn't want to hear that, but I have this balance that I truly, truly appreciate. And my hexagon glasses actually represent balance. I have been blessed with the gift of balance to where I know how to speak to people. Not only that, but my childhood, early childhood education, it all mixes into one. And sometimes I tell myself like, oh, you don't know what you're doing just because I'm young, just because I don't have the degree in this, but I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly where I'm going. And in order for that to be truth for other people, I have to continue to act and move in this energy. And so when you are learning who you are, when you kind of don't really know who you are, or you're just kind of in the middle, keep going forward with where you know, because you have to trust yourself. You have to have this faith in yourself. And once you do that, once your faith becomes so unwavering, nobody will knock you down. Not even people who used to know you, not even your family. And that is what you have to work on before you want to bring anything else into your life. I guess that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today because I feel calm. I am bringing this, I'm starting to understand that I'm starting to overstand that I am bringing this new type of metaphysical guru into the world where, yes, I do meditate for hours and everything. I do go into trance-like meditative states, but I also enjoy my life. I'm about to be 24 years old. My 23rd year, my 12th house perfection year, was tuning inward, learning the secrets about me, about my unconsciousness, and how that plays into life and how that comes out into reality. And now I'm here and I get to just play the game of life. And for those that are awakened, I hope to help you along your path. It's not my job to awaken anybody else. But I'm here, and if you so happen to resonate with me, welcome. You're woken. You're waking up. You can't play the Matrix game no more. How you thought you could play it. It's about balance. Everything is balance. So yeah, I might be drinking beer or everything, but you also know that I probably worked a lot more harder throughout that entire week to be able to bring myself to a lower vibration, to enjoy that beer experience, to enjoy those experiences with my friends. It's about balance. It's unique to you. That's why I don't so much like to say spirituality, because it's got this kind of negative connotation when I speak to other people who don't understand spirituality. I try to give it all like, a metaphysical outlook. I don't know. I just like being myself, and I like showing the world who I am. And I feel like when the world is able to do that, when each individual is able to realize this godlike energy within them, this light within them, you there is no reason to be jealous of anybody. There is no reason to be going off of social media because someone else makes your mind clouded. No one should ever have that much power over you to where you start to question yourself. My name is Imani, and it actually represents faith in Ethiopian. I used to wear this faith necklace my entire life until I hit high school, and everything is a sign in it. I was literally born to have faith in myself. So I'm gonna keep going. This video is 10 minutes.